Right guys, Darren, Squeak and Bubbles. So we are over in Leeds 15, cross gates. So we've got this, they're all 80-20, 80% wool, 20% synthetic. So we've got in here to do, just to work around this room here. And the stairs, the landing. In fact, every carpet in the house is wool. So we don't have to move anything because I've lifted everything up for us. And the beauty is, there's a Leeds fan as well, a big Leeds fan. Then we've got in here to do master bedroom. And then we've got something my wife would love. There you go. Isn't that nice? In here to do as well. And then we've got two rooms downstairs. Got a living room and a dining room. And we've also got a rug to clean. So we're going to clean these about 30C. That's all, and 150 PSI. So we don't want too much moisture going on with them being wool. To be fair, they are in very good condition already. Okay, so it's just a case of like more of a maintenance clean than anything else. Right, we'll get set up and I'll do some videoing. Right guys, so we are in the third bedroom. So once again I pre-sprayed it. As I've mentioned already, I'm using Shockwave on here. And you can really smell the wool content. And I've mentioned it a few times, but sometimes you get away with it, and then sometimes there are borders that smell. Especially when you're doing 100% wool carpet, you can smell it more than 100% wool. But as a whole, the carpet is cleaning extremely well. There we go. Well, that is looking really good now, guys. Okay, so we've done all the landing there. Looking good. Just noticed a bit of the backing coming through at the top. So I'm to be a bit careful that I don't overwet it on the top lip. Just got the lip there that's coming through a little bit. So once again, there's no backing coming up, which is good. I don't like wool. I know I sort of said to people don't use it, but that's all because of the issues that can happen when it comes to trying to clean them. And when it comes to stains as well, have to be really careful. Right, so I've already pre-sprayed. Don't want to put too much water on here. I can smell the wool content already. So at the moment there's no backing coming up. Sometimes it does happen where the backing will come up. These should dry relatively quickly, to be fair. Especially because I'm working at a low PSI rate as well. So these have been down, did you say about 10 years, Ruth? About 12 years, 12, 13 years, they've never been cleaned. So I've got the privilege of cleaning them. But I can smell the wool content already. Like I said, these are 80% wool, 20% synthetic. But they're in very good condition for 12, 13 years old. To say they've never been cleaned before. So far so good. I can't see any backing coming up. They do clean well. I'm using Shockwave on here as well, if anybody wants to know what I'm using. Shockwave, because it is wool safe. And in my tank I've just got a deodorizer. So I don't want to clean these too hot. But to be careful with wool. The amount of jobs I've been to, because somebody's got someone from Facebook, well, I can clean your carpets, they've gone and they've shrunk the carpets, or they've used harsh chemicals on the carpets. You just can't do it. Well, you can, but you're going to damage them. And then what happens? I get a phone call, can I go correct the problem? I say no, it's not my problem. You need to contact whoever you got from Facebook, but the chances are you won't get hold of them and they won't have any insurance in place. And that's the case. So what happens? You get damaged wool carpets. That's why cheap doesn't necessarily mean a bargain. If you want them done right, honestly, you have to pay for it. So, and it's worth it in the long run, because at least you know they're getting cleaned properly, there's no residue left on the wool fibres, and it's been treated, being cleaned the way it should be, without any harsh chemicals on there. It's important when you are cleaning wool that you use wool safe products and within the pH range, whether they're using a deodorizer in tank or whether they're using a pre-spray like I have, it has to be wool safe. And another thing with wool you have to be careful of, unfortunately, there's none on here, and that is wool damage. Oh, once you get moths on a wool carpet or rug, that's it, honestly. If you don't catch them in time, the carpet will just be wrecked. I've done quite a few of those in the past. In fact, there's just a look, I can see a bit there, bit of moth damage. You won't see it on the glasses, and there. Yeah, that's right. Making sure I do a few dry passes, so it's nice and dry. Right guys, so here we are in the living room. Oh man, I'm shot. I'm melting away, absolutely melting away. The sweat dripping off my brow. No good for man or beast working in this weather. And then tomorrow, well tomorrow, I've got a couple of big jobs to price up. Got two commercial jobs actually, one in Harrogate and one in round here. So we'll see how we get on with those. And then I've got a job in the afternoon over in Wakefield. Whew. That's cleaning all right. So once again, I'm not cleaning these at a very high PSI. So what are you doing today, guys, anyway? Are you sunbathing while I'm grafting? Right? You're soaking up the sun, are you trying to match my suntan? Or are you working? Are you stuck in an office somewhere, grafting? and there's no air conditioning. That's what it's like for me at the moment, no aircon. Saying that, it's nice and cool in here. So this doing behind here, and we'll push the sofa back. You're always going to have an element of footfall where people sit down and the feet go there. Like I said, you're limited to how much heat and moisture you can put down when it comes to wool. I've never shrunk one, and I don't want to. So somebody with a machine that's not powerful doing this, they would literally just keep going over and over this area here, thinking we need to try and get it out, not realising some of it is actually just foot damage where people sit. So they put a machine on there, rug doctor, go over and over again. The water backlogs underneath the carpet, underneath the underlay. The machine isn't powerful enough to check all that up. That causes bacteria. That bacteria stinks, and that's what you can smell, and that can last for weeks, if not months, before it eradicates. Hence, you need these powerful machines, and you need to know what you're doing. You know, you have to think, oh, well, actually, it's not dirt. As I know, it's not dirt. It's literally just where people sit. And they're shuffling their feet, watching football. As it happens, that's cleaned really well. But I'm not putting a lot of water down, and it's all coming back up. There we go. I've pre-sprayed the full room. And to be honest, I've been here for 2 hours. Upstairs is already dry, which is good. Right, so we've done all that area. So as moved this furniture, we pushed it back. So one more room after this one, the dining room. This is the living room. I've done behind the door already, guys, just in case if you're wondering, why isn't it done behind the door? I have. I found out by the owners as well, it's not 13 years, it's 15 years the carpet has been down. It's never been cleaned in 15 years, so I think they've done remarkably well. With some dry passes now. There we go. So the last room of the house, in the dining room. Got the back end of it now. Now they conquered the conquest.
Ready? Yeah, sure.
Here we go. You won't think, would you?
No, you won't, would you? No.
Dump 2.
Hello, Ellen. That's so cheeky.
That's actually all wool at the bottom there.
Is it?
Yeah, if you look at it.
Oh wow, so all that.
Oh, that's wool.
That's all come out.
So what I'll do